Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Sudden Wealth. I hope you're having a great end of the week. And today we are having another strong end of the quarter rally amongst the main US indices. It does feel like new all-time highs will happen sometime, even maybe this year. As you know, I made a prediction up to quarter one 2024 we will see new all-time highs, particularly as the US shrugs off possibilities of recession. So the GDP growth was revised from 1.3 to 2%, which is a big deal. Now, about the reality of these numbers, are these numbers real or are they fugazi numbers? I don't really care and I don't really know. What matters is the market trades of it, and that's all that matters. It's whatever the market believes, whatever the market thinks, that's what matters. Now, I can have my opinion, you can have your opinion, it doesn't mean anything. We've seen some inflation slow down even across the Eurozone, which is now 5.5%, still above the 2% target, but we're starting to have major economies getting below 2%, like the Spanish one, and I believe the Portuguese one is around 3.4%, so it's also almost there. The reason for those countries being so low compared to the rest of Europe is they get their natural gas from North Africa and not from Russia. Makes a huge difference because their energy supply chains are actually much better than the rest of Europe, and if you actually look at their energy cost, is substantially lower. Now, do I think that we're going to hit all-time highs tomorrow? No. We actually, by the way, most people don't know, we actually hit a new all-time high on the German index called DAX this year already. And I do believe the US stock market is going to follow. Will the Russell 2000 get there? Difficult to say. It's very far away from its previous all-time high. It's the most vulnerable side of the economy. So I would give a 50-50 to that one. But in my opinion, it's pretty almost nothing is 100%, of course, but I'm very certain that we will gonna get to all-time highs in the main indices. Now, for those of you who've been having the patience to join me from the beginning, you may recall that about 3 weeks ago when I started my channel, I said, because everyone was expecting a recession and everybody was expecting market crash and collapse and depression 2.0 and another 2008, etc., we would not get it. That was my point on the psychology of bubbles. We need everyone to be convinced that everything is fine. And the way you do it is by getting the stock market in all-time highs. Basically, a lot of institutional money will need to come in at the end, because basically investors will ask, what the heck, why have you been holding cash? And I see all the stocks going up, basically. So I think once you break all-time highs, you'll probably be seeing a huge spike. The feeling of this year is starting to feel a lot like 1999. What do I mean by that? So everyone knows about the tech bubble from 98 to 2000. And everyone knows, of course, about the tech wreck or the tech crash or the bubble crash of the tech stocks in 2000. But what they don't know is we actually had a crash or a mini crash in 1998. But the 2001 was so huge that people completely forgot about the 1998 crash. What I'm trying to say is that 1998 was very similar to our 2022. Then 1999 was a great year for stocks, and the beginning of 2000 was also great for stocks. So is 2023 1999 and 2024 gonna be 2000? I don't know, but I just wanted to throw that for you to think about it. But you should remember, because when I joined this channel, few of my friends know who I am, and they gave me a lot of shit because people were always talking about the recession, the depression, the stock market collapse, everything. And I told them, I understand all the reasons behind it. I get it. Why would you think that? But precisely because I cannot turn on CNBC without the crashes everywhere. I cannot go on YouTube until I see people with their faces like this and the flames on the background. I cannot go anywhere without seeing that. As long as that happens, you're not going to get the crash. You're going to get a crash when everyone thinks that artificial intelligence will solve the world's problems, all of them, and everything is fine, and actually we are much stronger than we thought, and nothing can go wrong. Then you have the crash. So let's see if my prediction of all-time highs is going to materialize. By the way, even with everything rising, gold is rising quite slowly. I do think this is a bump. I do believe we're going to keep on heading lower over the next month in July. And I do expect to see gold somewhere between 1850, 1860. By the way, guys, if it gets to 1862 and it reverses, don't break my balls, huh? It's good enough. I was telling you this when gold was 1945 or something. So my predictions have been actually quite accurate on this. Maybe one day I'll let you know what I use. In any case, I'm not here to give you any kind of financial advice. I'm just trying for you to understand the psychology behind it, okay? As long as Harry Dent is listened to, as long as Peter Schiff is popular, as long as you have these guys on Bloomberg, and every single bank is predicting a major crash, then you're not going to have it. When you have Jim Cramer on TV saying that this economy has never been stronger, was the strongest economy of all time, that's the top. Okay, guys? So never forget, and I'll catch you in the next one.